If you buy $1,000 worth of XRP right now in 2022 July, how much can that give you in 6 months from now, 12 months from now, or even 2 years to 5 years? If you're like, I'm buying this now, I'm forgetting that for 2 to 5 years, what are you looking at? That's what we are going to discuss in today's video. First of all, if you buy $1,000 worth of XRP right now, the price is 0.32. So you get 3,125 XRP for $1,000. Fine. Now what are you really looking at? There's nothing complex. It's all simple. Where you look at is, first we'll take you here. In the last cycle, you spent around 728 days in one range, 0.0045 towards 0.0075. The price did remain there. That was the long-term support resistance zone in the last cycle. And what's that for this cycle? 0.28 to 0.33. So you right now, if in XRP, we have already spent 1,890 days supporting this particular range that's acting as a support resistance. So if we really look at this, one thing is easy to understand. From this bottom consolidation range or accumulation range towards the last one, we are 50x up. That is not a small number. Even though we are consolidating here from a long time and we are not close to anywhere near the all-time highs, it's 50x above that. Fine. Now, if you look at this from that last cycle accumulation range, if you take the average and take it towards the all-time highs, you went like 690x, so 69,000%. Now, if you take that number and put it to this cycle, say, okay, we are like 0.28 to 0.33. Let's take from the bottom itself. 0.28 into 690 gives you $193. That's actually a big number. So if you reach this number for XRP, for this number of units, what's it worth? It's now $600,000. Now you say like, okay, that's too much considering last cycle, we have more supply, the market is different. You can say a lot of things, but at least a 10% of that? Is that too much? Now if you put that, you are now coming towards $20 per XRP and $60,000 in total. So you bought for $1,000 and this is like 60x. That's not a small deal. Now, if you're saying, okay, that's just last cycle, what does that have to do with this cycle? There's a lot of changes. Yes, but we do take stuff from that cycle and move forward. So fine, if you are looking at this, saying, okay, in this cycle, in next 6 months, if we hit the all-time highs of $3.8, now it becomes $11,000. You put in 1,000, now it's 11,000. If by next 12 months we reach $16 to $18, that's $50,000. Now, where do that actually come from? It's somewhere close to this, saying one simple stuff. What is it? You are just reaching 0.5% of the market share in the cross-border markets. In the last video we discussed, we have like $150 trillion in cross-border payments in 2017. 2027, Bank of England anticipate that to be $250 trillion. So if you take that math and say, okay, we in next 2 years are going to take at least 5% of the market share, now your $1,000 is $600,000. That's where this number comes from. Now it kind of gives you some idea. Okay, even in last cycle we did 690x from that accumulation range, and if we just take 5% of the market adoption, you now have around $193 for XRP, which takes you to 600,000. And if you're saying, no, I'm a long-term investor, I can actually give 5 years from now, Dan, and I'm like, that's great. What you're looking at is at least 10% of the total cross-border payment market. By that time, it will be $250 trillion. You are eyeing $25 trillion. So that's literally $450 per XRP, taking you to a whopping $1.4 million, considering you're only investing $1,000. But you have the time. You're giving 5 years for that investment to grow. Now you can actually ask like, okay, how soon this can actually start moving? We don't know, but if we learn something from here and take that forward, it looks like this. Last cycle bottom to the next all-time highs of 2018, it took 987 days. And the entire run, the real bulls, were literally like 90 days. We didn't have much more than that. 30 days, then consolidation. 30 days consolidation, 20 days consolidation. That was how it actually happened. So if you put that from the current market bottom of March 2020, we are right now 847 days. So if that is what we are looking at, it's literally like just 150 days more to reach that point of all-time high. And if we consider like 90 days to run up, that literally means you have to start now. But I don't think we are going to exactly follow that which we followed in last cycle, because we have pending second wave and the third wave, and in between that you do get a consolidation. Last time was 7 months, so you do have to take that into consideration. So if that happens, most likely what you're going to get is the wave 2 inside, and most likely this is going to be your target range, $16 to $18, which itself take you to $50,000. Now, yes, you're not reaching $1.4 million, but again, you're not spending 5 years. You're looking for next 12 months. And if it actually hits wave 2 targets, now that's 50x your money. Now, if you're greedy and you're looking for $1 million, now yeah, you need to spend more time in. So guys, if you received new idea and concept from this particular video, hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to learn more from similar videos, you can go to this particular content, or else you want to learn from the fundamentals, the market analysis and the technical analysis, you can go to this particular video. That's it guys. I'll meet you on the next video.